So, hey guys, Chauzu here. So I've already talked a bit about Luffy and Yamato, and I'm going to talk Luffy and Momo, of course. I'm going to talk more about them later, but there's more units dropping, 3 more. We're going to get a PvP legend Kawamatsu, who will drop a day ahead of the Super Sugo Fest. And then for the Super Sugo Fest, we have 2 rare recruits as well in Denjiro and Hiyori. So let's check them out. We can take a look at the cavern as well. So this is the current info we have for the Sugo Fest. Like part 3 will be Momo with Luffy and Yamato. Part 2 is Gear 5 together with Yamato versus Kaido. And then on part 1 we don't really know. As usual, if you look at the steps, then part 1 is the one where it's not guaranteed. You can get whatever basically. Final multi here will probably be 4 Super Sugo Fest legends, including Gear 5 Luffy. We don't know the other 3 yet, and part 1 in Sugo Fest like these have basically all legends available. We need to wait for more info on what legends, but it's safe to guess that it's just normal legends plus Super Sugo Fest exclusive legends. And yeah, we have to wait for more info basically, and the steps for the other parts are like they usually are. The main difference is that it's been a small nerf. In the past we had a bit more multis with the 50% chance of legend. Now we only have 1 on part 1, and it's also the 25th multi, and on part 2 and 3 there is no step up like that, so it's a shame. It's not like the Sugo Fest are really good as is. We don't really want to see nerfs, we want to see improvements. Anyway, that's that about that. We also have some free multis. It basically says that we can't expect anything other than these 3 Super Sugos to be on the free multis, so no Gear 5 or anything. And then we go to the PvP Sugo Fest. Could I maybe start with Hiyori and Denjiro, but now we're here, so let's get into it. As usual, PvP Sugos have 5 very good first steps. First multi is a discount, second multi is a guaranteed legend or PvP recruit. First step is a guaranteed legend, fourth step is a guaranteed PvP recruit or PvP legend, and fifth step is a recommended character, which is one of these. And let's be real, the recommended step looks awful. Like, maybe if you don't have Pell, but the chance of getting Pell is low, not to mention Kawamatsu. And the legends here are nothing you want, so I'll probably pull, but not more than 3 multis. Like, if I get Kawamatsu, I get him, but I'm not doing more than 3. Let's check what Kawamatsu does. And Kawamatsu is a Psy Slasher Free Spirit. This whole batch we're getting is basically Psy Slasher Free Spirit, with the exception of Gear 5 Luffy, which is Fighter instead of Slasher. And the first thing you notice with Kawamatsu is that he does have double special. This is the second legend to get double special after V2 Magellan. So it's a pretty big deal, and he does take advantage of it pretty good. Then we have one depressing news, the fact that Kawamatsu got the ISO barrier pan. This is absolutely atrocious. Bandai has to stop this immediately. Like, I'm not one of those people who think that we have to get power creep all the time, stuff getting better, but it's not okay to make stuff worse. Like, every legend released with barrier pan ahead of ISO had barrier pan all the time. Now we've got 2 legends in a row with barrier pan where it's very specific, and in most cases you won't have barrier pan. It's absolute BS. Like I said it before, but something like this on rare recruits is really cool, and I am okay with that, but on legends, no, just stop, please. With that said, let's take a look at the unit. He will be boosted for the Blitz if you happen to pull him. Won't be part of the optimal team, probably. Captain ability reduces CD by 1 turn at start of quest. Slashers get 1.3 times HP, 5 times attack, 5.25 times attack when you have high or low HP, so basically matches the barrier pen. Makes Psi Recovered Tandem have matching slot effects, and reduces special bind by 5 turns. And yeah, I'm fine with that. Like, you can say why not 10 turns, but better than not having it. Like, the special bind resist basically saves this unit from having any relevance as a captain, so can't really complain about that. As for the special, 12 CD with Limit Break expansion. Kawamatsu does 100 times his attack in side damage to all enemies. And if you appreciate treasure map Big Mom memes, then this will be very good damage for a unit for in cases like that. Basically, Kawamatsu has 2 variations to his special. First, if he is less than 50% HP, he does Wano Orb Manip. Not true block orbs, sadly, but he changes his own slot and adjacent to Wano, and he locks them for 1 turn. That is only if you're below 50% HP. If you're above 50% HP, you get the following. With the 60% HP cut, reduce paralysis by 3 turns, reducing resilience by 3 turns, and doing a plus 1250 base attack boost for slashers. So basically, the one orb stuff and orb lock is only below 50% HP, but the rest is for both cases. So the way Kawamatsu is supposed to work is basically that you have the option to use his special twice. The first one cuts the HP, removes debuffs, does base attack boost, and the second one also does the one orb manip. You get the remaining, you get the paralysis resilience removal again. And you also extend the base attack boost and make it plus 250, so plus 1500 total. The bad thing here, in my opinion, is the fact that he doesn't carry over the base attack boost. He should have extended it by 2 turns. I have no idea why it's only 2 turns, but it is what it is. One thing we have to talk about with Kawamatsu is the fact that he is double special, and he does have a wave clear special. This means that Kawamatsu has some potential to actually see use in treasure map. And we have this weird situation where a unit can be captain, help you resist special bind, and also potentially do a wave clear with his special. That will probably only work while he's boosted though, but still very cool for that short period. But in the future, like if you run speedrun captains, you might be able to get Kawamatsu ready, so you can have him as a wave clearer and then also have a very strong unit for final stage. It's for cases like that, you wish he had the base attack boost, maybe to have a chance of keeping it for final stage, but I guess you need a 4-turn base attack boost then, and that's not happening. So overall, like captain with the special bind is cool. Special with one orb manip, double special, wave clear, like very cool options. So among the PvP legends, I think he's fine. He's definitely worth having in the box. As for sailors, immune to stun is a bit whatever. Base stats, that's fine. And support, it's actually pretty nice. Like you get a lot of base stats and 7% int damage reduction. That's not a common support at all. Anyway, let's look at PvP, because I actually think he's good in PvP. If you look at his Rumble ability, basically he gives slashers attack up level 5, HP up level 5, and if you have Odin and any other of the scabbers on the team, you also get an additional attack up level 5, so basically he's attack up level 10. Usually attack up is not that important, but the way slashers work, you already have pretty high attack up, so you have Roddy Viper to break through the defense, weakening it, and then you can really capitalize with having high attack after that. The only thing I like here is def up as well, but what can you do? As for the special, he doesn't do any damage himself, which is usually a big red flag, but I still think it's really good. First, he buffs the speed of slashers, which is always useful. Def will be better, but we take speed. He targets 2 high attack enemies for attack down level 10, and that does admittedly help with defense. And if Odin or another Scabbard is on the team, he targets Slasher class teammates for 20% CT reduction, and this is what makes Kawamatsu good. This is basically a Slasher version of the Int Pudding and deck Sanji, and Sanji is for Free Spirit, Pudding is for Int. But basically he just makes it so you can keep spamming special. I'm sure you faced Free Spirit on defense sometimes, and Sanji just makes it so they can use specials all the time. And Slasher teams already are pretty fast, so this just makes them even faster. So the way I imagine it is a Slasher team with like Kawamatsu, with V1 Odin, with the Scabbard Legend, with Roger Whitebeard, and then you have the option of going for rare recruits or another Legend and 1 PvP rare recruit. But I think that's a very solid core. I look forward to trying it whenever I get Kawamatsu. Like, Slasher is my base team I use, and I only swap team if I feel like Slasher can't handle it. So, pretty exciting stuff. Let's finish the video by looking at the new rare recruits. Here we go. Let's start with Hiyori. And I feel like this Hiyori could have been a legend, but we probably don't have a lot of time left in Wano, so you can't make legends for everything, and she already has legends, so it's fine. But yeah, Komurasaki, Free Spirit Slasher Sai, like the whole batch. Also has double special like Kawamatsu. And she's pretty good. Worth noting is that she does resist special bind by 6 turns, which is a big deal. So Hiyori sets all enemies defense to 0 for 1 turn, reduces special bind by 3 turns, so that's 6 turns with double special. Heals crew by 50% of crew's maximum HP, and you can overheal, so if you use twice, it's 30% potential overheal. Very good. If you have a chain boost when special is launched, you extend it by 2 turns. Otherwise, you get a plus 1.2 chain boost for 1 turn. This is super great. Like, Hiyori can remove 6 turns of special bind, 30% heal. You can get a 3 turn plus 1.2 chain boost, and also sets enemies defense to 0. Like, nothing to complain about here. And you also have the option of just using her on 2 different stages. Yeah, super solid rare recruit, and she's going to be better when you look at Denjiro, because she's designed to be used together with Denjiro. Sadly, no support, same for Denjiro. As for Denjiro, likewise, Sai Free Spirit Slasher. And yeah, Denjiro is really good. 150k damage to all enemies, reduces CD by 2 turns, reduces the spear by 5 turns, damage threshold by 5 turns, and death down enemies gets you get a death down conditional 2.25 times. And if you don't combine him with Hiyori, who applies death down, then you can just use the Kiku support that does a death down, so he can self-proc that conditional, very useful. Then you have a bonus effect that if you have a 3-turn chain boost, you reduce it to a 1-turn chain boost, but you buff the value by plus 0.8. So if you take the Hiyori example, like if you use Hiyori twice and then use Denjiro, her 3-turn orb boost becomes a 1-turn chain boost, but it becomes a plus 2 chain boost, which is obviously a lot better. So I think this is mostly a bonus, or in some cases a detriment if you want that 3-turn chain boost, but still a cool, unique effect, and works pretty well with the Hiyori. And yeah, solid sailors, nothing much to talk about here. But yeah, that's all the units that is dropping this weekend. I'll be making a lot more videos, so look forward to those. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.